Camera one, reading to the right.
Well, just kind of just going right out with the band, like really
Way too black.
Hey, what's up? I'm Omar Reps. Let's get buzzed.
Hi, I'm Gina Moreno, and you're watching the New Music Buzz. We're here at the premiere of the movie Traffik. The carpet's about to start, so let's check it out.
My character is a trafficked woman, and maybe like we could say the upper echelon of the trafficked women society that they've got hauling around, and which it seems like a perk, but it's not. To be a perk, it's not. And I don't want to give away too much of the movie, but I make a move to maybe try to help myself, and it backfires, and that's that.
So being a professional athlete yourself, how was it doing this film? There was a lot of, I feel like a lot of physical.
There was a lot of action, definitely. But like I was telling Daniel here, it's like when you're running through the forest and you're chasing all these, people, and you got Dante Spinati shooting it. All I can tell you is that your adrenaline pumps so high, you don't care what you got to do. You just do it. It's like being on the field. Whatever happens, like a kickoff, running down for the kickoff. I love it. It's good stuff.
Everybody I've been talking to on the red carpet tonight mostly says they did the project because of you.
Oh man, that's nice. You know what? That's really nice. But I don't know. I begged all of them, so maybe that's why. Maybe that's why they're here. I'll be begging and asking people to. When you're passionate and you don't have very much to offer, the only thing that you can really do is be honest with people and really talk to their heart. And for me, this is a heart movie. This is me talking to Omar Epps. This is me sitting at Paula Patton's house 10 times, explaining to her what I'm thinking and what I'm seeing. This is me writing a letter to Dante Spinati, one of the world's best cinematographers, and asking him, can I sit for dinner with him and talk about my movie? And this is what happens. And, the overall thing is God saying, okay, I'm gonna let it work. So I'm really excited, and it's beautiful, and this is why I call it dope art, because it's art.
No, I love it. That was my hashtag for the day.
Oh, is that right? I love that, man. We should use that all the time. We should use it all the time. Yes.
Especially with you.
Yes, please.
Before I get into the movie, I gotta ask, that car was amazing. How was it driving it?
It was tougher than it looks. That's a real muscle car, not much power steering, so you had to really hold on to that bad boy.
Tell me, what was one of the best moments or worst moments driving that car?
The worst moments was when Paula was driving it.
We won't tell her you said that.
Nah. And the best moments is when I was driving it. Because I knew we were going to be safe.
Like it. So, you've played so many roles. You've played football player, basketball player, detective, doctor. I mean, I can go on. Let's say you didn't have a chance to be an actor anymore. In real life, what would you do? What would suit you? What career?
I don't know. I mean, my mom used to want me to be a lawyer. So maybe, not that I could be a lawyer, but in my dream world, maybe that. I don't know.
I see it. And we already talked about this a little bit on the press junket, but I think it's just an important message to rehash. What brought you onto the film, or what made you want to join so badly?
Well, I think that Deon Taylor, who directed the film, he just wrote an incredible script with great characters, a powerful story with a great underlying message about human trafficking. And human trafficking is the politically correct term, but in reality, it's slavery. And so I wanted to be a part of trying to help shine light on that issue and inform people. Yeah.
So wonderful to see you again. So I was talking to Omar earlier, and I was asking him about the car experience, and he said he loved driving the car, but he said you were the worst driver.
You know what? I will own it. I like to go fast. And if that makes me a bad driver to Omar, then I'm a bad driver. But I like to hit the pedal to the metal.
There's no shame in that, me too. So, this movie wasn't made on a huge budget, but it looks like it. Do you feel like doing a film like this gives you more artistic freedom or less?
Far more, because you're not making decisions by committee of people that aren't even there. And also you had a director in Deon that really encouraged that everybody's opinion mattered. Didn't matter where the good advice or opinion came from. It was honored, and so it was feel like making like a student film. It was an incredible experience.
You are the best. Thank you so much.
Wow.
How was it for you to do this film with the director, the cast?
It was an amazing experience. You know, like Dion is a masterful director. I think he's really going to show off his skills in this film. Did it in less than 2 months, and I mean, we all put our heart and soul in this movie, and you're going to really see real human relationships. What happens when secrets come to light, and how do you handle that? You know, everybody has secrets, but nobody's ready to reveal them all at one time while you're getting chased by some bad guys.
And if you want people to take away one thing from this movie, what would it be in one sentence?
Don't hike alone. This movie really made me realize that we're not as safe as we think we are. So, you know, be careful.
This particular character was tough to play because there's nothing redeeming about him whatsoever. But I think what I did was the situation is so villainous that I thought take the villainy out of him completely, because this is a business. This is what he does. He's desensitized to the point of absurdity. So I think, okay, this is what he does. Just find a way to take away the ache of doing it, get deep into character, and it doesn't necessarily seem like a very dramatic portrayal maybe, but for me it was a lot of work to make him so desensitized about what he was doing, for sure. So
I feel like there was a lot of real moments, a lot of real characters in this film, and definitely yours was one of them. How was it relating with all the rest of the cast?
Well, working with Paula is she's such a beautiful actress. Both visually, she's stunning, but she's a dedicated actress. And Omar, Laz, I was surrounded by my dear friend Lauren as well. Actors, this is an actor's piece because obviously it's an action thriller, but we wanted to bring a lot of character to this. Look at this guy. By the way, look at this guy.
What's up, man?
Get over here.
Is this not the sexiest dude you've ever seen?
Those eyes.
This is not the sexiest. Look at this dude, man. Back up, man. Look at. What are you wearing? This is beautiful, man.
By the way, I was just about to say this is how he is on set.
This is an incredible. Look at this dude, man. Everybody just stop for a minute. Let's look at him.
Why are you doing this?
I love you, man. I love you, brother. Thank you so much.
Without doubt, the most generous director I've ever worked with. Like loving, caring, giving.
Did you know him before the film?
I knew his reputation. I knew some of his work, but when I went in and we had a chat about the character, it was like we'd known each other for years before. But that's his spirit. That's how he is, and I don't know. It just with this particular subject, having a good director like that goes a long way. It makes it a lot easier, you know.
I met with Dion and I was a little floored that he wanted me for this part. When you see it, you'll know why. But he just is such an electric human being. There's no one like him, and he was like, I so strongly see you in this role, and I think that the obviously human trafficking is. I think I knew how, in my mind, like how obviously how horrible it is, but I don't think I understood how close to home it is, and that Sacramento area is one of the largest areas of human trafficking in the world. And I was like, what? It's happening here in California like that? And so I think it's really important that that the message gets out to as many people as possible, and also just to see like that people that the people that you might be standing next to, someone who might seem like the nicest person in the world might be involved in something that is incomprehensible. So I think it's really important, and I love the opportunity to play someone a little bit against type. I loved it. I loved being able to play this role.
Hi, how are you? Great. Thanks for talking to us on the New Music Buzz. How was it playing this role for you?
Oh, it was so much fun. That was a blast. Get to be crazy, stab people. It's a great time.
Do you feel like people usually define getting to act like a villain is like fun and crazy?
Being a villain's where it's at. Get to let it all out.
And how does it feel when you're chasing after some of these A-list stars? Do you put more precaution to it, or do you just go for it?
Go for it. I don't know if you've ever wrestled with Paula Patton, but it's a experience.
Tell me more about that. You left me lingering.
I would rather fight Jason Statham than Paula Patton. Easy.
Find you.
Just hold on, all right? What's up, y'all? This is Laz Alonso, and I've been buzzed.